Hello and welcome back to another video on the F1 Journal, and today we are doing our end of season F1 tier list based on how every driver has performed this year. We do it every year, and yeah, quite an interesting season this year. Obviously we've had a close battle for the title, lots of rookies, etc, etc. So let's start off with Alex Albon, and yeah, I had a bit of a difficult time between okay and very good on this one. I kind of went for okay, because I think, you know, the first half of the season was outstanding, but in the second half of the season he was easily outshined by his teammate and didn't really achieve the standout results like Albon did, if you know what I mean. For Antonelli, I was between poor and okay. I think in the end I put it at poor, but I did change it to okay, just because I thought, you know, he did have that really good run in the middle of the season, got the podiums, and, you know, very nearly beat Lewis Hamilton, which was impressive, but obviously he did have those mid-season struggles, but as he's a rookie, I'll let him off. For Sainz, I've gone for very good. I wouldn't have believed I would have said this at halfway point of the season, but, you know, those two podiums for me, outstanding results that just elevate him up a tier. So yeah, I've had to go Sainz there. You know, I'll finish behind his teammates, but did go those outstanding results, and that for me kind of levels him up. For Leclerc, I've gone for very good. A quietly outstanding season from Leclerc. He hasn't really been able to show it just because the car has been so bad, but he really delivered some outstanding results. I can't really think of really too many mistakes he made, etc. So yeah, for Esteban Ocon, I've gone for poor. I mean, yeah, I think at the start of the season he was outscoring his teammate Behrman quite comfortably, but yeah, it seemed to really go downhill in the second half of the season. He really seemed to struggle to keep up pace with him. So yeah, unfortunately for him, yeah, I didn't think it was probably his best season, so I'm going to say poor. Alonso, very good. I mean, he's still got it, hasn't he? Personally, I don't think you can really tell how well he's performing just because his teammate isn't really of the standard. He beat him 24-0 though, so I mean, how can you do better than that? Some great results. So yeah, for Colapinto, I've gone awful. Maybe it's a bit harsh, but you know, he still felt like he had a few big crashes, etc, etc. I know he was only in late, has a poor car, but I mean, if you don't score a point all season, then I can't really put you in any other category, can I? For Bortoletto, I've gone for poor. It may feel a bit harsh, this one, because he did have some decent results, and I think in qualifying especially he was really good. But yeah, he was like 50 points behind his teammate, outscored by Gasly and then the tractor of Alpine. So yeah, I think there are some highlights, positives, but yeah, for this season alone, I'm going to say poor. For Russell, very good. I mean, yeah, along with the top two, he was probably my driver of the season, or top three in the championship. I mean, yeah, a great season from him, so consistent, didn't make mistakes, dominated his teammate. So yeah, I think an outstanding drive. For Hadjar, I've gone for very good as well. Maybe it didn't quite include incredible consistency of the others in that, but I don't think it needed to. He got a podium in his rookie season, he got a Red Bull seat. When you said what would happen in Australia if he recovered to get back from that, I don't think I probably would have believed you. So I think that just sums it up. A fantastic job from him this season. For Jack Doohan, I've gone for all four. I mean, there's not really much to say. He had that massive crash in Suzuka, etc, etc, and yeah, he didn't last long. I felt sorry for him because it felt like it was inevitable from the day we started, but I mean, at the end of the day, you can't really put him in anything else, can you, based on the sim he had. Stroll, I've gone for similar. I mean, it felt like Stroll picked up a few points early on in the season, and after that it very quickly fizzled out, dominated by teammate Alonso. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't one of Lance's finest seasons, let's be honest. And yeah, I think it probably is becoming quite a serious issue for Aston Martin now, especially with where they want to go with that team. And then the world champion Lando Norris, I've gone for outstanding. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were mistakes in the first half of the season, but I thought the way he handled the pressure later on in the season, I mean, yeah, it was just excellent, wasn't it? And for me, a deserving champion. So yeah, he has to go in the top tier for me. You know, just hanging on to claim his maiden world championship, an amazing achievement. For Lewis Hamilton, I've gone for poor. I don't know, maybe I could put him in okay, considering he did beat Antonelli in a far slower car, but I just think it's the fact that there was no podiums for him. Obviously he had that sprint win, but I think the fact that there was no podiums hurts more than anything. Just all of those Q1 eliminations at the end, maybe it's recency bias, but yeah, I think on the whole a disappointing season for Hamilton, that's putting it lightly. Similar for Lawson. I mean, that Red Bull stint was disastrous, and after that, for the most part, he was outscored by Hadjar. Probably for me, lucky to be retaining his seat at Racing Bulls, and you know, probably really has to show better next season. Otherwise, yeah, I'm be very surprised if he's on the grid for next year. But I think in the second half of the season, at least, he did show some positive signs. Verstappen, I've gone for outstanding. I mean, yeah, what can you say? It was pretty much faultless this season from Verstappen. We're coming so used to him being the class of the field, and I think this season really was no difference. Very unlucky to win the title. Sure, people can say Spain, etc., but I mean, I don't think anyone else would even been close in that car. So yeah, for Hulkenberg, I've gone for very good. I know there were some times where maybe his qualifying wasn't great, etc, etc, but I'm basing this quite a lot off individual results, and Hulkenberg, that result at Silverstone will make his career. So therefore, What else could I put him in? I mean, it doesn't make sense to put him in any other category, really, does it? Behrman, I've gone for okay. Yeah, I think that a slow start, like Australia was a pretty disastrous weekend, wasn't it, etc., etc. But I mean, the second half of the season was really, really impressive from him. That P4 in Mexico, etc., etc. So yeah, I've gone for okay. I think it was a good season and still could be better. For Piastri, I've gone for very good. I think maybe it could have been outstanding, but I just don't think that period in the middle really quite warranted it. But don't get me wrong, it still is a very good season, massive improvement on last year as well, and I think without a doubt he is going to be a future world champion. So yeah, no doubt about that, and I think he would have learned a lot from this season too. Gasly, I've gone for okay. I didn't really feel like I could put him in a very good category, just because of the tractor of the car he's been driving, really. But I think, considering the amount of points he's got in that god-awful Alpine, I think he's done very, very well this season. So yeah, I'm going to go okay, and I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, he gets the car he deserves next season. And then finally, poor old Yuki Tsunoda, I've gone for awful, but I mean, 17th in a car that was 2 points away from winning the world title, it's just not good enough, is it? I know it's an impossible car to drive, etc., etc., but where else can you really put him? And yeah, unfortunately it has resulted in the end of his F1 career, at least.
Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.